Hey everybody, what is up? This is Devin LaVore coming at you again from the hotel hallway. And man, I just want you guys to be blessed today. I'm for real. Man, I was in worship with the Lord and I just was overwhelmed with the truth. It's not an idea or a concept, okay? It's just the truth that everything that we need and everything that we desire, everything that will sound the depths of our heart and reach into places that nothing else can reach and satisfy us with that reach is the presence of the Lord. Now, I know if you've been a believer for longer than 10 minutes, you're probably already exhausted by hearing that and maybe not seeing the manifestation of things that you're looking for. Well, God's got a process that he walks us through, and life is a process. Even nature has its seasons, summer, winter, spring, and fall, right? So things don't always stay the same, but you experience those seasons still on the planet Earth, right? So it's like we can experience all that we experience in the presence of the Lord, and we can receive joy and peace from it. In John 16:33, Jesus said, in this world, you will have tribulation and distress and frustration. But he's like, but take courage. I've overcome the world. Everything that's trying to overcome you or that will seek to overcome you from this world, I have already overcome, and you are in me. So therefore, you are in a place of having already overcome when you are in the Lord. But being in the presence of the Lord, it's like you will find your peace, you will find your joy, you will find strength and endurance, and you will find strategy and wisdom and knowledge and understanding. You will find salvation, you will find redemption, you will find every single thing you need in the Lord. And he will lead you and guide you and direct you to the springs of the waters of life, and out of you shall well up springs of water. What are we without the Spirit of God? We're just empty wells. What's a well without water? But we are filled with the Spirit. When we get into the presence of the Lord, he just fills us, and we're just a fountain overflowing. We're just a well that's overflowing. People sometimes just need to get next to you, and they're going to get wet with the Spirit of God. They don't got to dig deep too much. They don't got to draw too much up out of you. Stuff's just coming out. You know what I'm saying? But we get that from the Lord, And there's just so much. He is the all in all. He is the great I am. And here now, people, you look at yourself. You are the generation of the Lord right now. You are the generation. There is no other generation. The generation before is gone. The generation to come is not here yet. We are it. We have the baton right now. We are running this race. And man, let us run it from a place of recognizing that we are seated with Christ in heavenly places. We are in his presence. Even when we're going through extreme heartbreak, we're in his presence. But we know Jesus didn't say that, he said, I leave my joy with you. I leave my peace with you. I'm giving this to you, not as the world gives. I'm giving it to you, because even though you're going to have tribulations and frustrations and all those kinds of things, that's not really what the life in God is all about. It's not just about overcoming issues and difficulties. No, you're going to do that in seasons. In every season, there's going to be something to deal with. In summer, it's nice because it's not cold, but it's super hot, and you got to deal with that. And then when winter comes, it's super cold, and you got to deal with that. And then you got to shovel snow, and then there's ice, and then there's all these things. But there's so many cool things to enjoy during those seasons, and there's always an enjoyment from the Lord in every season. Even those in North Carolina and those who have suffered in the Palisades in California, there is a joy and a hope and a promise and a reward and a redemption for those who know the Lord, and even for those who don't. Just to come to know the Lord is their redemption, and it can set them on a completely different path. God's got a place for you, a promise for you, a promises for you. God's got it for you, but it is in his presence, and it's not just a feeling. There can be feeling, but sometimes not. But it is in his presence. And so in Isaiah 55 verse 6, it says, seek the Lord while he may be found. So seek the Lord and just come to him, ask him, seek him. John 11 or Mark 11, 22 through 24. Check that out. Read that. Read what it says. 1 John 5, 14 and 15. Read what that says. The Lord wants us to come to him. He wants us to come to him boldly. I believe that's Hebrews 4:16. He just wants us to come to him and know him and be in his presence and just receive of him. So I just pray that you would find yourself in the presence of the Lord today and walk with him in that presence. Let him be your secret place. Amen. Today and every day. Okay. Well, also, huge thank you to those who are giving to us and who are helping us out, even really past the time frame that we felt like we were going to get to sprout the 6 wings and we were going to be taken off and all that stuff. It's like a lot of these things end up just being prophetic, and it's just like, man, it was so hot on the burner at the time I was getting it, but now it's just like it's in the crock pot. Like, what happened? Bottom line is, it's the word from the Lord, and just you guys have really just run with us throughout all of this. And for those who do want to give, the Cash App, Venmo, and PayPal links are below, and click those. And a huge thank you to those who have helped and responded to our videos. Just blessings to you, and whatever you sow, that you shall also reap. And God knows what he has planned for you, and you will reap the blessing of what God has promised. And so thank you guys for listening to this. I hope you are blessed, and just be in the presence of the Lord. Amen. All right. Bye-bye.